Hello and welcome to Indian Kitchen Flavors. Today we are going to see how to prepare baked cauliflower and potato curry. We will start by roasting our potatoes. So for that here I have taken two medium-sized potatoes and cut them into a wedges kind of shape. And I have taken them in a microwave safe plate. We will drizzle some oil on it, some red chili powder, chaat masala and little bit of salt. Now we will mix everything nicely until well combined. Now we will roast our potatoes in the microwave in micro setting at 900 watts for around 5 to 6 minutes or until you get a nice crunchy crust on top of the potatoes. Based on the different models of microwave, the timings may vary, so please make sure you check and adjust the timing accordingly. So while our potatoes are getting cooked and roasted, let us prepare our cauliflower. For that here in a microwave safe plate, I have some small florets of cauliflower. In the same way like we have dressed our potatoes, we will do for cauliflower as well. So for that I'll drizzle some oil on top. We'll sprinkle some red chili powder, some chaat masala and some salt. Now we'll mix everything. So our cauliflower has been coated well. We'll keep this aside and let's check if our potatoes are done. So it took me around 10 minutes for the potatoes to cook properly and get a crust on top. As you can see, the potato has got nice texture on it, just like the baked ones or the deep fried potatoes that we use for our sabzis. Now we'll put the potatoes aside and same way we will cook our cauliflower. Now in the same way we will cook our cauliflower in the microwave at the micro setting at 900 watts for around 10 minutes. But cauliflower may take less time, so just keep that in mind and do check in between. So it's been 10 minutes and our gobi is also nicely roasted and cooked. Let us move on with the recipe and start preparing the masala for aloo gobi. Here on a medium flame I have a pan. We'll add in around 1.5 tablespoon of oil. Once the oil is hot, I will add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds and we'll let it splutter or change color. Next I will add 3 green chilies that are split. Next goes in 1 teaspoon of chopped ginger. Next goes in 1 teaspoon of garlic paste and 1 big onion finely chopped. We'll cook everything until the raw smell of ginger garlic goes away and the onions have become soft. Onions have become soft. To this I'm going to add half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1.5 teaspoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon of red chili powder, next I will add the paste of 2 tomatoes. And we will cook this mixture until the oil starts to ooze out from the masala. The oil has started to separate from the masala, so that means the masala is done. To this I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of fresh curd or yogurt and we will mix it until nicely combined. Next I will add in some kasuri methi and 1 teaspoon of garam masala. To this masala I am going to add around 1/3 cup of water. Now we will add in our cauliflower and potatoes. Next we will add some salt to taste. We have added salt while cooking the cauliflower and potatoes, so you make sure not to add too much. Since the potatoes and cauliflower are already cooked, so we do not have to cook it for a long time, just for a minute or so. So our baked cauliflower and potato curry is all ready to be served. Do give it a try and share feedbacks with me in the comment section below. If you like today's recipe, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you again with a new one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.